Of P7 and Senior 4, especially for girls, you all know. And we are struggling normally to even explain to many other stakeholders. When you go to Parliament, they ask you, you started with 2 million at P1. Why is it that now you have point something who are sitting P7? It's you and me who have to answer that question. So we need really to come with answers. And this happens because of partly due to challenges like early sex debut, teenage pregnancies, child marriages, HIV infections, GBV, mental health and social challenges, which lead normally to high school dropouts. So it could be the reason why the transition rates are not as expected. And one of the major key factors in here is HIV. We have that monster which we have to address. It may not directly affect this child, but it can affect the parent. And when the parent is affected, definitely the child will not be able to go or to proceed with his or her education. Teachers to deliver effective HIV education to our learners. Against you who is engaging these head teachers, why don't we go back to the old days at assembly? We say something, even if it is one statement, it can cause a big change.
That we have different stakeholders that we deal with. Education is one of the stakeholders. Right now, as you might all agree with me, the number of new infections is higher among the young people. So the reason we are meeting with the education managers is that they interact with the young people much more than any other sector, especially the young people in schools. So we believe that the education managers, once they have the information, they will be able to disseminate it further to the heads of schools, heads of institutions, who will then in turn talk to or disseminate it to our young people, in other words, their learners. The other reason is that we are calling upon them to mainstream HIV/AIDS in their day-to-day activities. As you know, we will never have enough funding. So currently we believe that even without a shilling, one can be able to disseminate information. Okay, the factors that have led to an increment in the HIV numbers. One, we have lack of information or lack of awareness. We also have an issue to do with the different practices. Of course, at times I'm shy to talk about them, but I am now required to. For instance, cross-generational sex. We have people that indulge in sex for money, and discrimination. Of course, one wouldn't know when you say stigma and discrimination results into more numbers, one wonders. But once people are stigmatized, they do not access treatment. And if someone is not treated, then and they continue indulging in risky behavior, then the number, they easily infect others.